Okay, we're doing some work on the Corvette here. What we just did is replaced some vacuum lines. And the ones we replaced are right down here. This one right here. This one right here. This one right here. This one right here. These are all the same diameter. And I had plenty of hose, so I went ahead and replaced those. This one goes all the way back to this junction right here. And that's the junction that goes to the diverter valve. Another thing we did was we removed, cleaned, and replaced this here valve. That's called an EECS valve. And that thing was totally nasty. It comes to vacuum canister, and another one goes to the return fuel line up in here and stuff. And the reason I did all this stuff is because I had a major fuel leak coming from the throttle body. I looked under there and there was gas dripping. So I went ahead and looked up and did some research on what the problem may be, and it had a lot to do with the vacuum canister, which is this right here. And all the hoses that I replaced were kinked and deteriorated and collapsing while the vacuum was being sucked through the evaporative system. So hopefully this will take care of our problem. We also did this up here, and that's the switch that goes to the EGR and the bottom of the plenum. And we actually put a new little filter on the back of that. So hopefully that took care of the problem, because I really don't want to tear down the plenum and the runners to get to the fuel rail to put O-rings in the fuel rail. That's what I was thinking may be the problem. But we're going to go ahead and see if it runs okay and doesn't do a bunch of fuel leaking after we get done putting our vacuum lines on. So that's what's going on with the Vette today. I'm in the middle of doing it, so I have to put a couple zip ties here and there. But hopefully that'll take care of the problem, because I really don't want to tear it down into the fuel rail again. There's one more over here that I may replace. It's going to the cruise control servo. And, you know, it's not kinked right there. And it looks like it may work. But being as I have plenty of this diameter vacuum hose, I may replace it anyway, just because. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully this will take care of the problem.